I know how to play that out in the end with the recording. Alright, the winds, the dangerous way or forward. Let's go the winds. I think the winds will be less dangerous than going to the ridge. Maybe. Yeah, let's go winds. Sorry, there was some interference. What was that? Going to push forward. At least the only way to go is straight up if the weather gets bad. Roger that. Be safe and cautious. If you need a support or update, let us know. Will do. Thanks, guys. Base camp out. Are you sure you're going to be fine going this way? Sure, if you can do it, I can do it. Yes, madam. Actually, mom. How long is this going to last? Only a bit more than a couple of hours. It can't be too far now. I don't know. I feel like this was a bad idea. Makes me think about the time we drove in whiteout conditions. Oh yeah, I had forgotten about that. Not exactly my best decision ever. Every time you tell that story, goes mention it being the dumbest thing you have ever done. Well, it was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Still ranks as number 1. It's one of the few things I could happily never do again. Was the best bet as this? I don't know. I think driving in whiteout conditions was worse. Still can't believe some idiots barreled down the highway hoping no one would be slowing down ahead of them. Feels like a miracle and I made it out alive most of the time. Do you want to stop? No, I'm making the summit in time for the sunset. You can always see the sunrise in the morning. Or I can see the sunset and the sunrise. Besides, you know, I will never get up early enough to see the sunrise. Yeah, well, a year ago I'd have said there is no chance of ever getting you on a mountain like this. Now, here we are. Congratulations, you have officially been the most positive and negative influence on me. What? No, I'm nothing short of a saint who married a stubborn woman. In fact, it's you who had the negative effect on me. Is that so? And how did I negatively affect you? Well, I remember being able to eat almost anything and be quite healthy. Oh, I see. So I exposed you to good food and then your belly couldn't take junk food. Purely subjective. Is that all? Well, what negative effects have I supposedly had on you? I knew it. I domesticated you, and you have had no ammo. And negative on me? I was never this stubborn before I met you. Never. Never. Pretty sure I didn't make you stubborn overnight. Remind me how much effort you put into making me have ketchup with my meals. What kind of weird person doesn't have ketchup with fries? I mean, it's possible, to be honest. I would rather say what kind of weird person doesn't have salt with fries. That's the correct question. Ketchup? I mean, I don't find it required to eat it with fries, to be honest. Aren't well. Maybe I'm weird. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with a lack of ketchup. You used to have no condiments with any meal. I did you a favor. Coming from someone who has cheese with everything, I don't think so. You're not embracing cheese. It's a failure on my part. Whoops. Okay, what is a cheese? Basically, cheese with ketchup? You not embracing cheese. It's a failure on my part. When I get down from smart, the first thing I'm going to do is smother you in ketchup and cheese. Whatever. Okay. Well, this has taken a darker turn. Get your head out of the gutter. It's where my head always goes. Plus, given the current situation, it's kind of hard to avoid thinking about your butt. You can't see my butt with all this snow. I have a pretty good imagination. You are horrible. I know, but that's why you love me. I do. You pain in the butt? In the butt. You pain in the butt? Not yet. Oh. Alex? sorry. I'm trying to keep it in high spirit. That was a pretty good one. Figured it's the best way to help you get through this. You picked the worst times to flirt with me. Nonsense, I'm perfectly timed flirt. I know all the moves, the best moves. Says the man who asked for permission for our first hug. Nice. I was being a gentleman. And our first kiss. An exceptional gentleman. You think so, huh? I do. Besides, I didn't ask permission any time after that. So much for being a gentleman, he. Hey, I was still a gentleman in my approach on every occasion. One reason you ever got the second kiss was because you earned a lot of brownie points for making me a CD. Well, I did make a pretty awesome CD for you. Wow, that was a long time ago. Must have been. Don't say it. You say it and just prove we're old. Honey, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, but we are a bit old. Our parents made mixtapes, we made CDs, and then our kids made playlists. I wonder what the grandkids will do when they are old enough to date. I don't think they even know what a mixtape is. I bet they don't. There's still time to learn. They can read all about it on a microfiche. I never even had to use a microfiche. What? How did you never have to use one? What the fuck is it? That moment when you don't understand what they are actually talking about. Alright. Search engine opened. Microfiche. Oh, okay. I know what this is. Alright. But I've never been able, to use it. I mean, I never had a chance to use it, at least. I wish I had. How do you never have to use one? I know. Poland doesn't have money for that. Or something like that. We had real computers in my school. Yeah, with Windows 95. Says the person who always made me to fix her computer. I'm trying to help you feel young, sweetie, reminding you of when you were in college and always had to fix your parents' and grandparents' computers. Yeah. Oh yeah, those were the fun times. Who could forget having my grandfather get a dose versus amount from opening bad emails, and then my mother would always volunteer me to fix it. Typical. Remember the one time you got her back? Yeah, his cassette player wouldn't work, so I told him how great she could be at fixing it since her classroom had one. She was furious when she called. She laughed pretty hard fun too. I think she was proud of you for it. And I think that was the last time you were volunteered to help. Win-win? Yeah, I need to think of something like that to put our kids through. Better think fast. I think it's starting to clear up. If it is, then we must be almost to the end. See, I told you I could make it all the way through without losing a day. I knew it. Come on, let's get out of this, and then it's a short hike up to the summit. Whiteout, achievement unlocked. We made it! I can't believe it, but we actually... Wow, it's incredible. Isn't it? It was worth making the good time to get all the way up here. Oh, it was, huh? You're not sorry about the days of sleeping on the ground, in the freezing cold with no shower. I was a minute ago, but now I think this may be the prettiest sight I've ever seen because of you. Better than the suns on the riverboat from our honeymoon. Yeah, even prettier than that. Our honeymoon was a lot more fun than climbing the mountain for. As I recall, our honeymoon still involved walking. It was crazy hot too. It didn't require me to bundle up with all of these layers for. It didn't have the crisp mountain breeze. It didn't have me eating mostly beans for every meal. We left out that our honeymoon took place during a chocolate festival is all. It also involved drinking. Hey, I wouldn't have stopped you from bringing alcohol up here. Running across that clearing while drunk would have gone so well. Yeah, but then you could invent a new drunk Nick dance. Oh gosh, no. I've had enough of those dances. Nothing tops the white Russian dance. I love the way you pump your arms and book back and forth. White Russian! White Russian! Now that's the spirit. Last dance, I'm doing drama up here. It's a very long way down and I don't need to sleep. Fair point. Anyway, like I said, it was a great honeymoon. It was. We had some great memories from that trip. I love all the photos took for us to look back on. Good thing I got into the photography, it's passing hobby. We always took a lot of photos from our climbs too. Photos scenery like this for me to save when you got home. I always want to see it for yourself. I always wanted you to see it for yourself. But now I'm here. Seeing it for yourself in person is different, isn't it? Do you have the camera? Need to take photos of the setting? Oh, you're right. I pull down and snap a few photos. The kids are going to love this, so are the grandkids. I bet those little tanks won't even know what to make of this. Probably that it's magical, something you can read about in a fantasy book or see in a movie. Not fictional more, so you like it. The grandkids would have it right, it is magical. I'm glad to hear that. I had no idea it would be something like this. If I'd known, I would have done this sooner. You're doing it now. I would have done it together. We are here together. Not like how I wanted. Not like how you always wanted. Not with you right next to me. Not like how it's supposed to be. I'm so sorry. Life isn't fair. I'm supposed to lose you so soon. Not this soon. We're almost 30 years and I want more. I want more years of you being awesome and loving me. I even want more years of you irritating me like a brat. I actually miss you always finishing my sentences. It was so aggravating how you could always imagine exactly what I would say before I say it, and then keep moving the conversation along. I miss that now. I miss you coming home from an adventure and telling me about it. Whenever you came back from a climb, you'd tell me how you would have to talk to yourself and pretend you were talking to me. How keeping a conversation with yourself helped you focus and keep from getting tired. I tried doing that. I climbed this dang mountain pretending you were right here beside me, talking to me. It helped. It really helped. I would stop hearing your voice. I know. I miss you. I miss you so much. Sometimes text your phone. I keep on reply with the usual smudge or snuggle message. It's silly. It's not silly. I'm sorry you didn't do it more often. I even listen to your voicemail so I don't forget what you sound like. You had such stupid cliché voicemail. Why couldn't you use something funnier? Now that I think about it, does it mean she continues to pay the bill for his phone? Also, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't ask that question, right? At least I can still imagine your voice when I read something you wrote. Do you remember the poem you wrote me? I do, it was so bad. I love that poem, you wrote it for me. I wrote it the first time I saw a view like this one. I wish I'd written it better. If I'd known those would be the last words that made you think of me, I promise I would have tried harder. You didn't need to. You were perfect just the way you were, and I love keeping those words close to me. As the sun sets, I feel compelled to sit quietly and stay a while, like how your own beauty and wonder bring me a smile. I wait patiently there as the sun falls past the skies, and then I see only you as it goes dark and I close my eyes. I dream of all the adventures I've had with you at my side, the times we laughed, danced, hollered, and cried. Memories of abstract science with us both thinking, wow, dreams I'd repeat with you for as long as my sleep would allow. Then as I wake, the morning sun caresses my face, make me think you're there offering a warm embrace. I reach in and pull out the one word note you stuck in my back. Boo! It makes me smile and start the day remembering how much I love you. I feel sometimes, you know. I know. Remember what I'd always say about hating someone? Hate is a strong word. It takes a lot of time and energy to really hate someone. I'm glad now it's worth the time and energy. I'll never stop. You'll always be worth it. Thank you. I love you, my bear. And I love you, mi hermosa. Goodbye. The end. Right, we need another ending.